Hey guys, Rafi Chowdhury here with InfluencerSpotlight.com, and today's video we're going to talk a little bit about how to convince columnists of big name publications to join your Facebook group or your network. Let's get started. So, if you are not already aware of the reason for why you need to get columnists to join your Facebook group, well, I need you to go back and figure out why do you think this might be important. If you're not familiar with that basic concept, you're not going to understand anything in this video at all. So, why need to get them to join your Facebook group? Simply because so you can stay connected with them, so you can share your message with them, so you can build a tribe, a community of people that you have complete control over, like what message is sent to them and how they interact within your group, right? Bringing group owner is an amazing thing today. So let's talk a little bit about some strategies that have worked for us and what you can do as well to encourage people to join your Facebook group. And in particular, we're talking about columnists today, people who write for large magazines. All right, step one, method number one, cold email. Okay? Send them a cold email. So what you can do is you can go on services like places like LinkedIn, and you can actually research and see who are the contributors to big name publications. You can actually grab their email address from there. On LinkedIn, there's a way to see people's email and phone number if they list it. And what you can do is send them a cold email, which I have some templates, and if you guys want to see it, you can shoot me a message and I'll give it to you. You can send them a cold email saying that, hey, my name is such and such. I run organization so-and-so, and I run this amazing Facebook group where we've connected all these people. So basically follow the simple principle that we have in business: who, what, why, when, and why me. So tell them who are you, tell them what you do, tell them where you're based or where you are, basically in this case Facebook, right? Tell them what's in it for them and why them. So create some sort of incentive for why they need to join your Facebook group. For me, I basically say, hey, it's an amazing place for all community contributors to collaborate with one another and share ideas and, mention each other and each other's columns and things like that. So I create that as an incentive. I'm offering the community, and the benefit of the community is that they can all collaborate with one another, share ideas, and I regularly share my own videos in that group as well. So you can send a cold email like that, and you can incentivize them, the people with some sort of offer for like what's in it for them. The second idea is that I called it the survey model. Okay, you can actually create a survey or a research project. Okay, and you can say, hey, John Smith, I see that you're a contributor to such and such publication. My name is Rafi, and I run a company called Influencer Spotlight where we study, PR and expertise and blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to see if you would be interested in taking this survey where we're interviewing people just like yourself, and we're trying to find out X amount of, X information about this industry or this topic. So come up with something that you want to study, make it genuine, something that you actually care to know about, because you're later going to have to email them and tell them what the results of your study was. So create some sort of a survey, and in that survey, you can ask them a few questions, and in that survey, you can also collect their name, email, and phone number if you want. And so that's a way for you to reach out to those people, because later, when you finish that survey, when you have the results for that survey, you're going to send them an email back. Now, if you want to kick it up a step further than that, what you want to really do is when you survey those people, you can put another incentive in there and say to them, hey, so-and-so, I noticed that you are, that I'm running this cool survey where I'm going to be teaching you guys about blah, blah, where I'm going to be finding out blah, blah, blah. I would love if you can take this simple 5-question survey, and in exchange for your time and your feedback, I'm going to give you blah, something that's relevant to them, something that's going to benefit them. In my case, I'm running a survey right now where I'm trying to figure out expertise and how experts perceive themselves. So I send out my survey. It's no more than 5 questions, and anyone who takes my survey, I send them my book of PR contacts, which has the list of contacts of big name publications and who they need to reach out to if they want to pitch their stories to that publication. So that is my incentive to get people to fill out my survey. And once the survey is done, now I have a reason to contact these people because I've gotten their survey results and I've gotten their PR book I need to give to them. So it gives me the chance to email them back or to text them back or whatever the situation might be, and let them know that, hey, here are the results of your survey, and here are the results, and here is your PR book that I promised you. So you want to always try to find some way to connect with people and to have a way to kind of like keep connecting with them. So you basically reach out to cold traffic through the emails and through the survey. You can also combine the email and survey method together because you can email the survey to them. You want to basically have this, get in front of a cold traffic, and you want to own that traffic. The only way to own the traffic is to have some sort of contact information of that person in exchange for something of value that you give to them. Another way you can do it is by social media. So look into your own network. If you haven't connected, you can. If you already are connected, go through your own Facebook, go through your LinkedIn. You're going to see that tons of people are already contributors to many places. All you have to do is simply, since you already have a relationship built up, I'm assuming if they're on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn or something, you can say, hey, my friend, I see that you were connected. I run this awesome group for people just like yourselves. You're going to find a ton of value in this group. Send them a personalized message and get them to join your group and give a link to your group. That's definitely one easy way that you can do it, and this is how I started to grow my group as well. Another way that you can actually get columnists to join your group is by going to other groups around the web where these people are already part of and hanging out. And you can basically go to that group and find some people from there, add them to your friends list, or just send them a message and say, hey, I see that you're part of this writers group. I also run a very similar group where we connect with, we're connecting all columnists, and here are the benefits, and here's what you're going to get if you join the group. Would you be interested in joining this group as well? And invite them through that. That's a great way to, again, reach a targeted audience of people because you already know they're interested in writing and those kind of things because they're already part of group X. So when you invite them to group Y, it's not a ridiculous ask because they already showed an interest in being part of something, that they've already shown an interest in that topic that you're basically inviting them to learn more about or be part of. And the final way that you can invite columnists to join your group is actually publications themselves. So you can go to these big name publications and you can see who is contributing to that publication, and you can usually have their social media profiles on there. So they have their Facebook, Twitter, etc. listed in their bio on their actual profile. So you can actually go there and you can follow them on social media, and then you can send them a direct message via Twitter, or you can send them a message on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever, and invite them to join your group. And again, you can follow some of these ideas for incentives. Just the main thing to remember is to keep in mind that there needs to be an incentive for why they need to join your group. Don't just say, hey, I'm cool, my name is Rafi and I'm cool and my group is great, join my group. That doesn't mean anything for them. You have to tell them why they need to join your group. What's in it for them? If you start with figuring out what's in it for them, and don't highlight so much about what's in it for you or how good, you want to highlight how awesome your group is, but really it should be focused around the idea of why they need to join it, like what's going to make them join it. And to do that through a survey, or to do it by offering some sort of offer in exchange, like for me it's the PR contacts book that I give away. Again, gives you an idea that where you're basically giving them some value up front, and in exchange you're asking them to now you have a reason to pitch them to join your group on Facebook instead of just going cold to that person and doing it that way. This way you offer them some value up front, and then later you ask and say, hey, because you've been helpful, because you helped me with my study or my survey, I'm giving you this PR book, and here are the results of your survey as well. And by the way, do you want to join my Facebook group where I've connected all these kind of people? So hopefully this will give you guys an idea on, again, not just to grow your group of columnists and to connect with those kind of people, but to grow really any Facebook group. You can kind of apply a similar model to this. And if you do this, I can tell you that your group will grow very quickly and very fast. And the key to all of this is obviously automation. So you want to be able to automate the process. So I would highly recommend that you hire some virtual assistants or some sort, anybody, an assistant of some type who can go out there and send tons of emails, send tons of messages and things like that. So you don't have to spend like hours and hours and hours of your own time doing some of these micro actions, but you can outsource this out to a team of people who are basically dedicated to that particular task of making these outreaches on your behalf. So if this video helps you guys out, share this video. If it's on YouTube you're watching it, give it a like. If you're part of my course and watching it, obviously shoot me a message or email or text and let me know how this video, if it helped you, if it didn't help you, what other things you guys would like to see. Thank you guys again. Stay blessed.